It's a busy Tuesday in the K. We got 6 games for you and no time to waste. Let's get right to them. My name is Andreas Sashenko and you're watching the KHL update. To make our first stopping of our squad, more defend the ice against Tractor. The first to strike early in this one. Marcel Chalaha picks up the puck in his defensive end, streaks down the left wing, toe drag, and it's in the back of the net. What a beauty! Tigers answer just a few minutes later. Alexander Gorskov throws it in the slot from the right wing and defenseman Gleb Karagin takes it home for his first of the season. In the second period, Tractor get a man advantage. Nick Balin shoots from the high slot and it ends up in the net, but it's not gonna count. They confirm after video review that Ryan Stott kicks it in. A more kill off the penalty. Vitaly Akashov jumps out of the penalty box, gets the puck, takes the shot, and sends it past Alexander Sidnitsyn. Amor grabs the lead with the goal from the skipper. It's 2-1 now. They secure the win late in regulation. Daniel Faizulin steals the puck after a lost face-up and finds the way to put it in. All 4 scorers get their first talents of the season in this one as Amor beat Tractor 3-1 at home ice. We move on to Vladivostok where Kunlun Red Star visit Admiral. The Dragons get on the board 7 minutes in. Rex Squires skies to the slot from the right wing and shovels it past Anton Krasotkin. They counted after video review. They double their lead late in the second period. Rex Squires makes a nice diagonal pass and Marc-Andre Granin wrists it home. Admiral get a goal back 2 minutes later. Alexander Lazushin doesn't cover up the puck in time and Captain Konstantin Glazkin scores his 3rd goal of the season to make it 2-1. They bring it back to square one early in the 3rd period. Lazushin makes a few saves in a row, but 2-time Gagarin Cup champion Sergei Konkov still finds his target. Admiral erased a 2-goal deficit, but still end up with 0 points in this one. Just over a minute remaining to play in regulation, Kunlun captain Brandon Heap converts to the power play for the win. Admiral loses their 5th consecutive game. 3-2 Dragons to the final. We continue our journey in Novosibirsk where Sibir play host to Slovan, 2 teams that dead last in their respective conferences. And there's not a lot of scoring here. The Bears to strike 12.5 minutes in. Chad Rao nets his 2nd of the year on a breakaway. Second period now, Daniil Romantsev chips it out to Maxim Kazakov who gets in on a partial breakaway, but he can't put it past Barak Chilak. Kazakov steals scores his 1st goal of the season late in regulation. Komarov takes a shot from the circle and Kazakov buries the rebound. It goes to overtime. Slovan get a late power play and that proves to be crucial. Eric Zelna drops to the right circle and he beats Alexei Krasikov from one knee. This one is in the books. Slovan take it 2-1 in overtime. We're now in Astana, Kazakhstan, where Boris challenged Dynamo Riga. The 2 met in Latvia late in September and Boris won 7-3. They scored first in this one as well. 2 minutes into the opening period of play, Nikita Mikhailis gets in on a toe, no rush, and nets his 4th of the season. That's the equipment of the great stretch pass. Late in the second period, they increased their lead to 2-0. Garen Dietz shoots through a maze of players and beats Christos Gundeskis for his 5th of the year. The 3rd period, Jesse Blacker sets up Kevin Dalma for a one-timer and goes in off Roman Starchenko. 3-0 and Dynamo fans head for the exit. But their team fights till the end and managed to steal the shutout from Henry Carlson. His countryman Linus Vidal scores his 11th of the season. Vidal tops the league in goals and points, but Dynamo loses to Boris again. This time Kazakhstan team wins 3-1 on home ice. We make our way to Ufa now where Salavat Ulayev cross sticks with Avangard. This is our top game of the day. The Hawks get off to a rotten start. Midway through the 1st period, Maxim Chudinov blows his star in a harmless looking situation and it leads to a goal. Maxim Mayorov sets out Dmitry Kugrushev and he sends it past Igor Bobkov. Minutes later, Mayorov and Kugrushev jump on a 2-on-1 rush, give and go, and Kugrushev scores the second of the game. Salavat lead 2-0 now. Late in the period, Avangard suffer from another defensive mistake. Alexei Yemelin fails to keep the puck in the offensive end as it falls down at the blue line. Alexander Kadekin skates up for a breakaway. He's stopped by Bobkov, but he throws it back in the slot, and Slava Suladukin buries it to give Salavat a 3-0 lead. Avangard heavily outshooted Salavat throughout the game, and that's especially true in the second period. The Hawks take 28 shots while Salavat take none, and it's a 1-goal game after 40. First, David Darnay scores his initial career KHL goal. And then late in the period, they convert on a power play. Maxim Chudinov makes up for his earlier mistake as he hammers it past Jukka Metsala. But that's as close as they can get in this one. Jukka Metsala sets a new KHL record with 62 saves in regulation, and Salavat get a narrow win over Avangard. It's their first home win over the Hawks since 2013. 3-2 is the final. Our final game takes place in Nizhny-Kamsk, where Neftekhimik go up against Spartak Moscow. The red and white strike first on this one. Artem Voronin knocks it to the slot, and Ilya Tel-Aviv scores his first of the season. Neftekhimik get back even less than a minute into the second period. Andrei Sergeyev beats captain Pavel Poradin in the slot, and it makes it a tie game. Spartak has a great chance to regain the lead shortly after that as he skated in on a 3-on-1 rush, but rookie Gleb Peskov loses the handle on the play, is blown dead. Into the period, Neftekhimik with a face-off in the offensive end. Damir Sherevdenov takes a shot, and he's right on the money. That's his fourth of the year, and the Wolves lead 2-1. 4 minutes into the third period, Ildar Shiksadarov skates in on a partial 2-on-1 rush, and he scores it himself. That's his first of the year as well, and Neftekhimik lead 3-1. They secure the win a little later as they capitalize on a power play. Pavel Kulikov wrists to pass Nikita Bispalov, and that's game. Neftekhimik beats Spartak 4-1 on home ice. And that's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 4 more games, including Metal up top of the list, and SKA St. Petersburg versus Lokomotiv. My name is Andrea Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.